Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today is Wednesday the 20th and we are about halfway through our Thanksgiving potato bagging orders. Today is going to be, I believe, the 5th load that we're packing, and we have 5 more to go. Today is going to be white potatoes. All right, so we're getting things set up in the morning. We've got potatoes in the hopper already. So some nice looking potatoes. And this is all the chefs that we have been making. So with the yellow loads, we don't make yellow chefs. We have some that we'll put in bags, but it's only a few per load. But with the white potatoes, we are making a lot of chefs, which is good because we need these chefs. So, man, I think we did like 10 or 11 pallets of chefs the last trail load that we packed. We'll see how many we do today, but they go out quick. We've got one tote bag set up over here to catch the size B potatoes. And then we're going to be bagging on the other side. We're going to be bagging number 2s and the chefs. And those will be going into 50-pound bags. So today I'm going to be over here bagging with Brian. I think Shane's going to be helping. And Derek's going to be over baling with Ethan. Erica's here, she's gonna be grading. Aunt Michelle's here. And Gabrielle's here too. She's taking out some of the dirt lumps and some of the other stuff down at the other end down here. So Erica's gonna be watching this conveyor today. Bessie's here today. Bessie Bess, good morning. So white potatoes today. We are coming out of the K-Span storage building. I'll give you guys an update in here. Last video you guys saw, we pretty much just started. That was the first load to Market Basket. And this is where we're at today. Okay. So we're starting our day here. We've got a couple air ducts out in the front row here. Yeah. Looking good. We've got lots of tote bags here in the cooler. We've got lots of yellow bees. We're saving mostly bees and yellow number 2s in here. But we're bagging so many potatoes that we're like running out of room to put the stuff that's not getting shipped out. And so space is a little bit tight. We've got a little aisleway here for Ray to get in and out with the shoveler. We'll go around and I'll show you guys some other stuff. But before I do that, I gotta turn off the lights. So you guys all know that potatoes turn green when there's light on them. And then also, we wanna keep the pile in the darkness, and we keep the cooler dark when we're not actively shoveling in here. And Ray keeps the door closed too because we have the units on. All right, guys, I'll give you a little tour around what we're doing, and then we're gonna start. Bessie, are you eating dirt?
Just quiet, set it down.
That's pretty loud.
Yeah, this is the all the slop. Yeah, I had a screwdriver in there for a while, but I don't
Temporary fix.
You want to do loosen it up a little more? A little wedge of wood, something I can show you.
What was it doing?
Being loud.
Besides being loud.
Just being loud. So if the variable speed's not like lined up, then it's constantly going in and out.
Oh, okay.
So that's what you're hearing, is that thing clacking back and forth.
Yeah, it was loud. It was like moving too, I noticed. Ray, I'm gonna put the camera on you for a little while. How's shoveling going? Good?
Very good.
Tell me about how you want your new bucket.
Yeah, I don't like this bucket I'm using right now.
Yeah, that one's, it's seen better days.
Yeah,
She's getting wore out.
well, it's coming unwelded.
Yeah.
We welded it up 3-4 times.
So this is a question for you potato growers. Anybody have a good recommendation on where to get a bucket? We are taking suggestions for a scooping bucket.
Yeah, we have another one from Haynes.
Yeah.
From Presque Isle.
Right,
This one comes from Haynes,
in New York.
New York.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna try and get that older Haynes bucket going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you guys that too. All right, I think we're ready to rock and roll here. So let me show you that bucket real quick. Oh, and then I gotta get to work. So this is the bucket that we've had for a while, but we never actually got it plumbed up for the forklift. So we're gonna give this bucket a try. We just have to wait until we have a little bit of time to do this because we're bagging every single day. Okay, so I'm gonna get to work. I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. right, guys, it's been pretty busy over here. We've got the three of us bagging all these potatoes. Shane is able to come over and occasionally and help out, but this is full. We're gonna have to change this. So things are going really good over here. Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 13 pallets done out of 22. And I don't know. Derek, how many pallets of chefs have we done? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been counting. I can't count. We've been playing a game the entire morning.
Morning go by.
Yeah, it was good. We were having fun, so I was not counting pallets. Hi, Bessie. Hello. You've been sleeping the whole day. Huh? You've been sleeping the whole day. Yes, Bessie? Huh? Why's your paw all dirty? I know. She says, I'm awake. Everybody look at me now. Yeah, she does. She knows it's snack time. So we're going to grab some lunch. And before we start up again this afternoon, I'm going to walk around and talk a little bit about the line. I'm going to show you guys a few things. And I'm going to focus on how the potatoes move through the line for the second half of this video. Because I pretty much showed you guys all of us working, busting butt, getting these potatoes bagged. So now I'll show you how the potatoes go through the line. We'll do that after lunch, and I'll be back in a little bit. All right. Okay, just getting back from lunch. So let's talk a little bit about the potato line. We have the larger hopper in place, and then we have the sizer. And this is a chain sizer. We call it the fall sizer, where the potatoes are gonna come over this part, and then as they go over the chain here, anything that's smaller than these holes will fall through. And I'm thinking that this is 1.5 inches. I will correct myself in this if it's not. So anything that's smaller than 1.5 inches is falling through. And you can see all the little dirt lumps down here. And when I go around the other side, I'll show you guys the pan that's collecting all of the potatoes. So after the fall sizer, we are going right into the polisher. And we have had the potato washer in here in the past. Well, we did not want to put that back in. The potato washer is done. It was done last year, but we brought it in anyways. We do have a destoner coming soon, so that's a project that Shane's friend Derek has been working on with his welding business, and we're just waiting on some parts for one of the conveyors. So that's going to be coming this year. So we're skipping the potato washer. We go right into the polisher. And with a little bit of extra water, we have a booster pump on here now. We are getting the potatoes clean enough that we don't actually need the other washer. So this is excellent. And potatoes will go through the polisher where there's brushes and water spraying, and then they go over the sponge table. And the sponge table kind of dries off the potatoes a little bit. We still have to put our new sponges on for the season. We accidentally ordered the wrong size, so we haven't done that yet, but we will. So once we get from the sponge table, potatoes are going to go up this lift conveyor into the New Tech even flow hopper. So the even flow is like essentially a holding place for where the potatoes collect, and then it can evenly distribute potatoes to the actual grading machine here. So once this fills with potatoes, you'll see them trickle down. These little fingers hold the potatoes back, so everything is moving how it should be through here, and then this is where the cameras are, and the potatoes get graded there. Once the potatoes are graded, then they are going to go through this part, which is called the spinal flex, and The purpose of that is it will place the potatoes on the correct conveyor. So once those cameras look at those potatoes, it tells those potatoes where they should go, and that's where the Spinal Flex drops them. So this outlet 0 conveyor, 1, 2, and 3. So each conveyor has a home. So Erica is over here grading at where the number 1s are coming out in outlet number 1. And this is what is feeding the packing machine. So once the potatoes, we'll say the number 1 potatoes, they go through this process here. They're gonna go into this lift elevator and they will go into the Vuln pack machine. So this bagger will weigh the potatoes and dump the correct amount into each bag here. So there's 2 wickets here. So it's filling 2 bags, kind of like offset. And then once the 5-pound bags are filled, they will get clipped. And then once they're clipped, they go through and drop on this conveyor. They will go up this conveyor into the baler. And the way the baler works is it will count to 10 up here in this cartridge, and then it drops all 10 at once into one of these bags. And that's how we get our 10-5 masters. So once the masters are full, they move to the end, and this is where the guys will stack them. So 880 of those makes a load. That's 22 pallets. So right now we have 9 more to go. All right, guys, so Good Shepherd is here, and we are loading them up with some potatoes. How are they taking today? 10. Okay. We get a lot of questions about donations and working with food pantries, and we do a lot of work with Good Shepherd. We've been donating a lot of potatoes to local food pantries for the holidays. I was able to donate a whole bunch of pie pumpkins, and we did some squash. We were able to donate quite a bit this year. We had an abundance of squash and pumpkins, so that made me feel good. We do some work with Androscoggin Gleaners, and they take as much as we'll give them, and then they distribute it to all types of food pantries all over the Androscoggin County, which is nice. And yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know that we have been doing a lot of work with the food pantries for the holiday season.
Alrighty. No, I'm going straight back. Oh, I'm sure there was one point of time.
All right, you guys saw Dave loading up his truck again. He had already went once to Market Basket with a load this morning, and then that was his second delivery for the day. He was going to New Hampshire. So he spends a lot of time driving this time of year. So he's delivering to Massachusetts every day this week. And like I said, I think this is number 5 out of 9 loads, maybe 10 loads. I have to check and see, but that's a lot of trips to Massachusetts in 2 weeks' time. Most of these are just this week. We're going every single day to the Market Basket warehouse in Tewksbury, Massachusetts. So that's what Dave's doing. That's why we're not going to see a lot of Dave in this video or probably the next one. And yeah, one of these days I'm gonna go with him on a delivery. I've never actually been there, so that would be really neat to see. All right guys, so I'm gonna wrap this video up here. We're gonna clean up after all of this mess we made. Actually, today's not too bad. We don't have too many potatoes on the floor. But thank you for coming along with me on the day of packing. I'm gonna bring you guys back later in the week and we'll talk a little bit more about our orders for Thanksgiving and how the week went. All right guys, thanks again.